Hello, my Virgos, Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Come to the front, please. This reading is for you. If you love a Virgo, you can come in, sit down, and take notes, learn how to love us better. If you hate a Virgo, you should probably go find you some business somewhere else, because I'm probably going to tell your business here, so you'll probably hate me. I did a Mercury retrograde spread for Virgos. I posted it a couple days ago. I'll post a link up there in case you haven't seen it. But I like that spread energy, so I'm going to try this 5-card spread for the month of April. Let's see what the month of April is bringing in for Virgos. Let's start with that prayer. Spirit angels, ancestors, guides, higher self, those out there willing, wanting and able to help us on our journey of healing and loving ourselves. We welcome you in and we thank you for the shield of protection that you put around us. We thank you for the clarity and the connection and the message. We thank you for collecting all negative energy sent our way for us to use as fuel for our purposes. And we thank you again. I like the way this is starting off. We got this 9 of Cups here. Look at her sitting pretty. She got her legs crossed. She's got all the cups behind her. This is wish fulfillment here, Virgos. This is you getting everything that you desire. You having your happiness and, you know, your wishes fulfilled. So let's see. The topic of the month, the first card. This is the card that's going to give you the main topic of the month. What we should be paying attention to, how we should be focusing our energy. So what is the topic of the month for Virgo? Spirit, please show us what we need to see. What is the topic of the month of April? There we go. Thank you. Truth. Ace of Swords. Truth. Clarity. Dang. There's betrayal here. This is the 10 of Swords card. But in this deck, the 10 of Swords has a double card in this deck. And so this is the everything is fine card. So even though there's betrayal here, there's a lot of loss, there's a lot of pain, grief, and heartache, everything is going to be fine. This is a breakthrough. Ace of Swords also talks about a breakthrough, successes here, but also, like I said, clarity, truth. This could also talk about surgery. If you're having surgery, don't worry. Everything will be fine. Especially with her having all these swords in her body, and then this also making me think of it, the fact that it could be surgery. So if you're having surgery in the month of April, everything's going to be fine. It says everything is fine. That's not for everyone, right? But this focus of April, truth, clarity, successes, breakthroughs. I like that, especially seeing the 9 of Cups, your wishes being fulfilled at the start. Okay. Card number 2 is how will the month start? How is this month going to start, and what is it going to look like in Virgo's life? How is this month of April starting for Virgo? What does the beginning part of April look like? Oh, Page of Wands. Again, the everything is fine. So you're going to be inspired by this ending, by some sort of painful betrayals. You're going to get some new inspiration. The Page of Wands is also someone who is like a spiritual leader, a spokesperson, a coach, some person who speaks, like inspires others. Everything is fine. Like I said, there's a truth here. Some focus on the truth. You're inspired to tell the truth or share truth. What is the main challenge? The third card is the main challenge. So while you're going to be focused on telling this truth, what are the challenges that Virgo will be experiencing in the month of April? What are the challenges Virgo will be experiencing to this truth-telling or to this... the 9 of Swords reversed. With the 9 of Cups. You're trying to follow your passions. You're trying to overcome your fears, your anxieties, so that you can follow your heart, follow your passions with this Knight of Cups. Maybe you also aren't resting properly. The 9 of Cups talks about, the 9 of Swords talks about someone who's not resting well. They're up all night. They're having insomnia. They're anxious, depressed, worried, stressed the hell out, right? But the Knight of Swords in reverse is trying to to resolve that issue, but it's in the challenge position. So that really makes it in the upright. You're having issues resolving your insomnia or resolving your stresses, your fears, the things that you're worried about that are preventing you from moving forward, following your heart or following your creative passions or your intuitive gifts. What is going to help Virgos? What is the solution to this? Right? What is the solution to this challenge? What is the solution to this challenge for Virgos? Three of Swords and the Lovers. Three of Swords, the Lovers, and the Moon. What the hell? The solution to this challenge? This makes no damn sense to me. The Three of Swords talks about pain, grief, heartache. Also, it could be like third-party energy. There's three swords in this heart. There's like three parties involved, and everybody's bleeding, right? But there's pain and heartache in this lover situation. I don't see how pain, heartache in the lover situation is the solution. With the Moon card here, the Moon card talks about fears, things happening in the shadows. We're gonna have to get some clarity, because that's not making sense to me. What is this Three of Swords? Because the Three of Swords talks about grief, loss, pain, like heartache, trauma. The solution is trauma. The Lovers talks about partnerships, unions, but also major choices. So maybe there's major choices surrounding trauma. You're making major choices surrounding your trauma. I'm trying to talk this through to make it make sense. Why is this Three of Swords here? Two of Wands. Yep, choices. That's what I said. Making major choices surrounding your trauma. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Sometimes you just got to talk it through. All right, so you're making major choices. The Lovers talks about major choices. So with the Lovers showing up, that's major, like really, really big choices that you're going to have to make surrounding your traumas. Things that happen in the darkness, things that are happening in the shadows. This also talks about fears and anxieties. But the Hierophant, there's a spiritual leader. And underneath the Hierophant is this Nine of Wands, which is resilient. Somebody who's resilient, somebody who's had major battles, right? They've had major traumas. They've experienced a lot of pain, hurt, grief with the Nine of Wands, but they're resilient and able to continue to move forward, able to continue to fight the good fight is what I just hear in my head. So you're going to make major choices surrounding the things that you've experienced. Maybe you're becoming this spiritual leader, or you're consulting a spiritual leader with this Hierophant card coming out. But we also have this Page of Wands here, right? The beginning part of the month of April is us speaking out, being inspired to speak out, right? We talked about the spokesperson, the spiritual leader, the coach. You're just going to have to get out of your head, though, Virgo. You're going to have to get out of your head. All right, what else? What does the end of April look like for Virgo? How does the end of the month look for Virgo for April? What does the end of the month of April look like for Virgos? Please show Virgos what they need to see. Six of Swords, healing. Healing and moving forward. This is releasing baggage, releasing things that don't serve you, moving on to calmer waters. You're taking somebody with you. I don't know why this is the first time I've paid attention to the person in the boat, but you're also taking someone with you. But you're healing things. So the end of the month looks like healing. It looks like also, like I said, releasing baggage, dropping things that don't serve you. Whatever's causing confusion here with the Seven of Cups. Yeah, you got to get rid of the confusion in order to have your Nine of Cups, bringing it back around to the beginning of the reading. So this month of April is going to be busy for you, Virgo. You're going to definitely be speaking out. You're going to be inspired to speak out about some things. And as you speak out, it's going to force you into a period of healing, a period of releasing things, whether that's relationships or partnerships, because there's major choices you're going to have to make surrounding the pain, the hurt, the grief, the trauma that you've experienced. So you're revealing some truths here. You're revealing some truths. And don't allow yourself to be blocked here. Make the choices that you need to make to prevent yourself from having the confusion, from having the illusions, from feeling like you can't, be yourself. You're stressed, you're anxious, you're depressed. You're not moving forward because you're not taking care of yourself. So whatever's causing this confusion is causing you to be in this Nine of Swords energy, right? You're going to have to make those major choices. And it may cause a little hurt. It may cause a little grief. It may cause a little heartbreak. You may have to separate some partnerships or unions, right? Leaving some baggage behind, leaving some things behind that don't serve you. You're not leaving everything and everyone, but there's definitely a select few, right? There's one here. There's a select few, Virgo. All right, self-care, self-empowerment for Virgos for the month of April. What do Virgos need to see? Self-care, self-empowerment for the month of April. Show Virgos what they need to see, please. Go ahead and hit that like button if you made it this far. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell on all so you'll know the next time that I post a video. Do the free things that you can to help the channel grow. Help the channel, help our community grow. The more people we have in here with a wider knowledge base, the more things we can all learn. All right. Show us what we need to see. Throne. Your potential is endless, okay? Your potential is endless. The Six of Swords talks about travel, right? They're in a boat and they're traveling away from something. They're leaving something behind to go towards something new. The Page of Wands is inspiring, right? They're inspired to take a new journey. The mountains and the desert are not like places where people are comfortable. They're not places of comfort. It's dry. The sand is, if you get the wind blowing, you get sand in your eyes, in your mouth. She got to wear that scarf that she got on her head to cover her face. Like, the desert is not a comfortable, lush spot to be. But you're still finding inspiration, even in this place of desperation, or even in this place of darkness, or discomfort, right? So you've become inspired, even in this place of discomfort, and you're willing to move on. You're willing to find. You went from the desert to the water. Wow. The beginning of the month to the end of the month, from the desert to the water. Man. Okay. But yeah, your potential is endless. So while the water does not look like something that you can have, right? When you're stuck in the desert, you're thirsty. You're looking for water. You're looking for an oasis. You'll eventually get there, right? You'll get there and you'll travel to something new. But it's going to take major choices surrounding heartbreak, surrounding grief, surrounding trauma. But once you do that work, your potential is endless. Your potential is endless. All right. 3 to hit the floor. And then we're going to close this one out. Which justice is coming? There's justice coming in for whatever situations that caused you grief, caused you confusion, caused you stress. We're giving you confusions and illusions there. Expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. You don't need anyone's approval. You are the one inspiring others, right? As you heal, as you make these major changes, right? That's probably why you're so stressed out. That's probably why you're so stressed out, right? You have this. It's going to take major changes, significant changes. Maybe in partnerships, unions, relationships, some sort of significant changes. Oh, look, it's the sword. Make that change. I didn't even look over at it. It's going to take significant changes, and I can understand why you may be stressed the hell out about it. But go ahead and cut it off. Go ahead and make that change. All right, Virgo, that's the month of April for you. Go ahead and go out there and inspire others. Make those significant changes necessary to walk into your purpose and walk into your wish fulfillment. Right? We want our wish fulfillment. But it takes getting rid of the illusions, getting rid of the confusion. You can do it. Your potential is endless. You don't need to seek anyone else's approval because you are the one inspiring others. Okay? That's what I have. Go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Peace and blessings, loves.